Hello and welcome back to Monarch Mom DIY. If you're here for the first time, I hope you'll subscribe and hit that bell for future videos. I hope everyone will give this video a big thumbs up. I have wanted to make a tiered tray for a long time and have been collecting ideas. Today I'm going to show you 4 different tiered trays. The first one is using this mess kit I found at a thrift store and 4 of these little white metal pails from the Dollar Tree. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the handles from the little metal pails, and I thought I could just bend the little piece that the handle's attached to, but I decided to just take pliers and remove them. I'm going to take these outside and give them a coat of this metallic silver spray paint so they will blend in with the rest of the mess kit. I decided to use the plate, the pot, and the cup for my 3-tiered tray. I'm using E6000 glue to attach all of the pieces together. I think this is a great way to show that you can just use things that you find at a thrift store and be creative. Base it on what your decor style is. I think this is super cute. It's pretty small. It would be cute like in a bathroom or something like that. First, I'm attaching 2 of the buckets together, bottom to bottom, and let those dry. Don't try to wipe excess glue before the glue is dry. And then I'm going to use these 2 pairs of pails as my risers between the levels. So I'm going to attach this first one to the inside of the plate and then put the pot on top of that. After I attach this one to the inside of the pot, and then the cup will go right on top. So maybe you can get lucky like I did and find a metal mess kit like this for $1 at the thrift store. And here, now that those pieces are individually dried, I can put the rest of it together. Now I have to admit, this is my first time dressing a tiered tray, and this one is pretty small, but I think just depending on what decor knickknacks you have around, you can just put things, whatever looks good to you. And here's the first tiered tray made out of the camping mess kit. For the second tiered tray, I'm taking these melamine, I think they're called. They're like the plastic plate, salad plate, and bowl, and then a set of 3 shot glasses from the Dollar Tree. So this one is costing $4 to put together. Now I just left these the plain marble. If you don't like the color but like the flatness of the pieces, go ahead and give them a coat of spray paint. I'm going to first take 2 of these shot glasses and glue the bottoms together with the E6000, almost like I did with those metal buckets. The other single shot glass, I'm going to glue the top rim of it to the bottom of the bowl. Now that the set of 2 shot glasses is completely dry, I'm going to glue the top of one of the glasses to the bottom middle of the smaller plate. And now putting glue on the other end. With that being dry, I'm going to glue this now to the middle of the bigger plate. And lastly, we're gluing the shot glass with the bowl to the top of the smaller plate to make our 3-tiered tray. And using the same technique and some of the same items, I'm just going to dress this 3-tiered tray how you might dress it at home. And here is our 2nd-tiered tray, the plastic melamine marble plates and bowl. For my 3rd-tiered tray, we bought new dishes, so I'm using a plate, salad plate, and bowl from our old set and 3 candlesticks from the Dollar Tree. For this, these are very heavy, but I wanted a different color, so I took everything outside and sprayed it with a satin finish black spray paint on the tops and the bottoms. And the first thing I'm going to do is take one of these candlesticks from the Dollar Tree, and with E6000, I'm going to glue the bottom of it to the middle of my dinner plate. Then putting more E6000 on the top of the candle holder, I'm going to place a 2nd candle holder top to top and have it dry like this. Okay, now setting that aside, I'm going to take my 3rd candlestick holder and glue it to the middle of the salad plate. Once those are good and dry, I'm going to put some more glue on the very top of my candlestick pair and glue the salad plate onto the top to make my 2nd layer of my tray. And you can just feel free to ignore all my crafting mess in the background. And lastly here, out of frame because I'm too close to the camera, I'm going to glue the bowl on top. And here I am just showing you how you might dress this 3-tiered tray. And I apologize for getting my shoulder and my arm in your view here. And here's our 3rd 3-tiered tray with all sorts of fall goodness. For my 4th one, I wanted to use wooden trays. I did find a couple different wooden trays. That smallest one is actually a picture with a big box frame around it and some candlesticks. Now this guy turned out really tall. I thought about painting it with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and then I decided I wanted something with a little bit more color. Now I have a coffee bar in my kitchen that is a turquoise and bright red like this, Plus, you know, Christmas isn't too far away, so I decided I was going to paint all 3 of my trays with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Crimson. And by the way, do you notice I'm not wasting anything? This one piece from the mess kit that I didn't use for the tiered tray is now my paint palette. So my first 3 tiered trays, except for the mess kit, were items found at the Dollar Tree. This one is not. However, I have seen people use different sizes of picture frames to do this same type of idea. This is my middle tray I'm using. It doesn't have the same type of handles, but I actually really like that all 3 of my tiers in my tiered tray are a little bit different. They are all basically rectangular shape though. And my top layer I just showed you is, again, a picture, but it has a very deep thin frame so it looks like a tray. Once all 3 of these trays are painted the red, I will move on to the next step. So you can see I'm using 1 tall candlestick I got at a thrift store, and then 3, even though I'm only showing you 2, of these wooden ones unfinished that you can buy at the craft store. I'm painting all 4 of these candlesticks with truffle, and this big one I'm gluing to the middle of my bottom tray. Because this is so tall, it was just easier to show you pictures. Again, ignore the mess. And then these 2 wooden candlesticks are glued together top to top. This is going to be the riser between my middle tray and my top tray, as you can see here. And then I'm going to glue that little picture with the frame on top as my top tray, and 1 more wooden candlestick to the very top. So here is what this tiered tray looks like. You can see how tall it is, and the camera is really far away now so I can get the whole thing in. But here you can see I'm just using some of the same items. I can use some taller items on this because that bottom candlestick is probably about 10 inches tall. So I can fit a lot more on this tray. This will look really great as a piece on a bigger table, probably in a corner, not on the middle of a dining table. It would be too tall. But you can just put more on this and just arrange things however you want. I'd love to know if any of you have made your own tiered tray and what you used to make it. You know, I said this red color was for Christmas, but once I started putting things on here for fall, I really love this red tray with the brown candlesticks for fall also. Super excited about my 4 different tiered trays. All right, so here is how the wooden tray, tiered tray, turned out. I'd really love to know what you guys thought about this video and if you are inspired to attempt to make your own 3-tiered tray. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. Again, I love to read all your comments and questions, so let me know what you have to say in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.